secure an ECC from the DENR before any announcement for procurement can be made. Number 4, Executive Order Number 146, Approval of NEDA. We would like to highlight the newest rule on reclamation issued last November 13, 2013. Code delegating to the National Economic and Development Authority Board the power of the President to approve reclamation projects, end of quote. Thus, aside from the oversight of NEDA in all infrastructure projects, any reclamation project must also secure the approval of NEDA. Number 5, constitutional provisions on ownership of corporations of reclaimed lands. Article 12, Section 2 and 3 of the 1987 Constitution prohibit the ownership of reclaimed lands by private corporations because these are considered land of the public domain. Private corporations can only lease reclaimed lands. We would like to refer you to the major Supreme Court decisions for your detailed guidance in Chavez versus PEA Amari 2003 and Chavez versus NSA 2007. Our understanding of the two decisions for the city's intention is that if and when the reclamation project shall be undertaken through a public-private partnership scheme and the city wishes to transfer titles of portions of the reclaimed land to the concessionaire using the provision of the BOT law, there is a need for the following. A. Presidential proclamation on the alienability and disposability of the reclaimed land for the administration and disposition of the city. B. DENR special patent for the reclaimed land. And C. Public competitive bidding. The above items assume that the city is complying with all other administrative and procedural requirements and paperwork for the project, i.e. required endorsements, etc. For your guidance, very truly yours, signed, Rogelio L. Singson, Secretary. So yun po ang contents ng letter ni Secretary Singson. Let me now proceed to read to you the contents of the letter of the PVOX dated April 23, 2014. Ano to? PVOX there. Alright. April 2014. Fernando C. Soriano, Chairman, Public-Private Partnership Selection Committee, Parañaque City Hall, City of Parañaque. Dear Chairman Soriano, by way of response to your request for our agency's position on reclamation projects at the Manila Bay, we are providing you herewith hazards information for the coastal areas in Parañaque available at our institute. The coastal area portion in Parañaque is approximately 7 kilometers west of the West Valley Fault. The West Valley Fault is the nearest known active fault in the area based on the maps currently available at PVOX. The buffer zone against rupturing recommended by this office is at least 5 meters on both sides of the mapped fault traced or from the edge of the deformation zone. The area is therefore safe from ground rupture hazard. The results of the Metro Manila Earthquake Impact Reduction Study in 2004 and GMMA Ready 2012 to 2014 show that other earthquake hazards may affect the area. It may experience strong ground shaking of up to intensity 8 of the Philippine Earthquake Intensity Scale. If movement from the WVF generates an earthquake of magnitude 7.2, moreover, prolonged intense ground shaking can trigger liquefaction of the highly susceptible soils underlying the coast of Manila Bay. In regard to behavior of reclaimed lands at the Manila Bay, indeed, Liquefaction was observed within the CCP complex as a result of the 1990 Luzon earthquake, whose epicenter was in Nueva Ecija and felt in Manila at intensity 7 of the PEIS. In particular, the Manila Film Center building was affected by liquefaction, which manifested as 1 meter subsidence of one of the ramps leading to the building. The MMEIRS 2004 results also indicate another earthquake scenario where a magnitude 8.3 earthquake is generated at the Manila Trench, a submarine earthquake generator located about 150 kilometers west of the mouth of Manila Bay. The area may then experience strong ground shaking of up to intensity 8 of the PEIS and subsequent liquefaction of the underlying highly susceptible soils. More significantly, however, this submarine earthquake would trigger a tsunami that could reach the shore in about 70 minutes after the main shock, which estimated tsunami wave height of 3.5 meters during mean sea level and 5.5 meters during high tide. Ground shaking and liquefaction hazards can be mitigated through appropriate engineering design and construction, following the guidelines set by the National Building Code and the National Structural Code of the Philippines of 2010. We are providing you with the following hazard maps available from our office for your reference. Number 1, West Valley Fault Hazard Map. Number 2, Liquefaction Hazard Map for Metro Manila. Number 3, Ground Shaking Hazard Map for Metro Manila. We hope to have adequately addressed your concerns. Please do not hesitate to contact our office for clarification or additional assistance. Very truly yours, Renato U. Solidum Jr., Director of PHIVOX. Maliwanag naman po siguro yung pagbabasa ko po, ano? Okay, so we have another letter, as I mentioned earlier, which letter originated from the National Economic and Development Authority. So, ito po yung sulat. Ito po ay dated April 28, 2014. And again, addressed to our chairman, Mr. Fernando C. Soriano, Public-Private Partnership Selection Committee, City Government of Parañaque, City Hall, San Antonio Avenue, Parañaque City. The letter states, Dear Mr. Soriano, this refers to your facsimile letter dated April 16, 2014, received on April 21, 2014, inviting NEDA to the public consultation on April 29, 2014 at the Legislative Building, Parañaque City Hall for the unsolicited reclamation proposal at Manila Bay within the city's jurisdiction and requesting NEDA to present its position on the proposed project. Since the said consultation aims to assess the acceptability, relevance, and responsiveness of said unsolicited reclamation proposal based on community needs and priorities, we deem that the city government of Parañaque should instead invite major stockholders that will be directly affected by the project, such as the local communities. NEDA regrets to inform you that we may not be able to participate in said public consultation due to the possibility that the NEDA board might refer the project proposal to any of its relevant committees. Example, Investment Coordinating Committee or the ICC, Committee on Infrastructure or the Infracom, and its participation in the consultation might affect its independent review and evaluation of the proposal. We also note that in the official statement of the city government of Parañaque in its website, that it is forming a public-private partnership selection committee which included NEDA as a non-voting member. In this regard, may we request that the city government of Parañaque to exclude NEDA as a non-voting committee member of the PSC for the